So today, old Dave, we're doing some upgrades on Dave's rig. We have from A&U TV Pro. Dave hated, if you guys seen our last video on the turkey trot, he got really muddy. It was just going up, getting all over him.
Yeah.
Couldn't see anything. So A&U TV Pro was so gracious to send us some fender flares. So we're going to show you guys how to install those. We just did one side already, just so we know what's coming up to prep for you guys, so you guys don't have to go through the struggles like we did.
Yep.
And we're a little more knowledgeable now that we did one side. And
speak for yourself.
Yeah. But yeah.
I learned a thing.
But I'll show you guys everything that comes in the kit, and then the tools you'll need to install this. So everything is by themselves packaged up.
Yeah.
So it's all in a baggie, in a box. And I kind of grouped them together right now of what's the front. And these things are super nice because if you can see that, they say FL or FR, which is the front right, front left.
And to clarify,
while you're
that's
sitting
from
in the
driver's
rig.
seat.
Yep.
So from the driver's seat, your front right is your passenger front tire.
Yes. And same with the rear, they have the RR and RL. So
I'm not going to complain about the instructions this time.
Those weren't bad.
There's 3 different pieces of paper. It's all
to
front,
centerfold.
Back. Wow. We want to touch on the tools.
Yeah, we also grouped together all the hardware.
This is prior.
It did have a bunch of, there's a bunch of different sizes of Allen head screws, which the Allen size is a 5/16.
5/32.
5/32.
5/32 Allen, or if you don't have the right one, that's over there. I forget what the other tool
Oh,
is.
this right here?
Yep. That is it right there. A T25 will work. I don't suggest tightening the Allen down with it because they're just catching the tips there. I can't talk today. But a 5/32, and if you have it on an impact driver or anything like that, that would work out a lot better at that point. Now, to follow in suit, when you get the 5/32, you need a 10 millimeter to go on the backside for the nut wise. Same thing there. I don't have very many 10s laying around, and I know why. Everybody else has the same problem, but I found one rusty old PM wrench, 10 millimeter. So we made that work. But all right, here's the touch and go part. The drill bit. You need an 8 millimeter drill bit to drill through this so you can put the push tabs. So, but I have no drill bits at my house except for these random ones, and everything is standard. So to make it work, all my drill bits at work, we have a step bit.
Oh no, step bit.
Oh no, step bit. Anyways, this is not the correct tool for this, but it will work in a pinch at that point. 8 millimeter drill bit is where you want to be at because that's a perfect thing. That's what they suggest in the instructions, but it's a 5/16 if you want to know if you are in the same spot as myself. That'll work there. You'll need a Phillips. It doesn't have to be on an impact by any means. It would help to be on the impact,
yes,
but you really don't need it on there.
Yeah, so I'll show you guys. This is the side we did, the passenger side. It does stick out way further now.
You know what? I've never been a fan of how these fender flares. Look at the difference.
Side.
Yeah.
And you can put these over top of what you already have on these.
Yep.
So you can just put them right on top. It's super easy. You just reuse these screws. You guys will see. We'll do this side and I'll record it so you guys can see step by step on how to do it and not go through any of the struggles like we did. If you do have rock sliders though, take those off.
Yes, highly suggest taking them off.
Yes.
Because the bottom part, you'll see that does not really want to fit there. One thing that's brought up, if you have the road legal kit on there, this will have to be relocated. I'm not relocating it right now, just for video purpose and everything like that. That'll be at a later date. I still have the one up here for tickles and everything, but we're going to cover that one up as we did the other side. I can always drill through and run more wire if need be at that point. Other than that, I mean, out of all the installs, one thing I was going to say, I've never been a fan of fender flares on these because they just make them gaudy. But the necessity for them when you're going through mud, and you guys will see this, we still got to go get muddy.
Yeah.
If this cuts down at least 75% of that getting onto my windshield, I'm happy.
And you guys will be seeing that at the end of this video after we install it.
Yeah.
We are going to go out and get muddy for you guys. And Dave's going to have to clean his own rig again, which is never fun.
Yeah.
But we'll move on to the back so you guys can kind of see this too. This was a lot of push pennies. You guys can't really see because of the lighting, but a lot of push pennies. This is a screw, but goes all the way up here. It just attaches to your old one, and it stays on there. It ain't moving.
If anybody noticed on the video, I really need to turn that
Mario.
It's me.
Is that you, Mario?
Yeah, hold on one second. This side I already tipped onto in the previous video and also kissed a tree. So this plastic doesn't line up. That's not UNATV Pro's fault by any means. That's just how the players handled it there.
Yeah. All right. This is obviously your front. Boom, boom.
Oh yeah.
Go on to here. I was good at Legos when I was a kid.
I think it was Lincoln Logs, but
I ain't that old. Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm using the medium screws just to attach these all together. You guys will see what comes into play with which screw does what.
Yeah.
We were just a plug and play as we were trying to.
Yeah, it was hey, does this look right? Let me go look at the instructions real quick.
For the 3 millionth time.
Yeah, it's a man thing, I guess. Is just like maps.
Yeah, you never want to look at them.
No, you don't. It's admitting fault at that point.
Yeah.
But no, relatively, it didn't go together terrible.
No.
I still had to remove the other. I was gonna say Fender Flare. Rock slider. Wow.
Yep.
Drew a blank.
And if you guys have watched any of our other install videos, you know that we always have troubles.
Yeah.
Always.
I did not give a prediction on this, and I'm not going to, because I still have to work tomorrow.
Yeah. As do I.
So, but one side's down. So.
And we did just hand tight these screws at first, and then put them on, and then tighten them up when they're on the machine.
That's a good point. If you tighten them down while, like what he's doing right there, putting it together, and you tighten it down, there is a possibility that it's not going to line up, and you're going to go back over it anyways. The T40s, I don't think I touched base on that. A lot of things on this Pro XP is a T40 bit, which if you have a Polaris, you know that already. Even Logan's 24 four-door, that 1000.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever get away from the T40s.
I don't think so. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, I don't know.
I even think there's there's T40 screws on my Polaris 300 Hawkeye.
Oh, is there really?
They don't make Hawkeyes no more. That's 2005.
Yeah, they took the concept from the Hawkeye and just brought it over to Pro XP.
Yeah. I'm going to try a small screw on this one.
All right.
Just because if you can fit a small screw, I suggest fitting a small screw. Tighter. More, not as much bolt hanging out, I guess.
Oh, that's that's up by my tire. So if I bottom out, good thinking.
Yeah.
Except for the long screws on the outside, but.
Yeah, dude, if your tire touches that fender, I'm pooping.
Well, all right. Did you ever pause when we jumped the moto track?
I bottomed out, but I don't know if your tire was. It might have.
I got on the let's say the computer at work, and I showed a slow mo. I just kept pausing it. When this thing bottomed out, the tires looked like they were up in that area.
So this is the fun part.
Oh yeah,
this was
the jigsaw.
Yeah, this is where it gets really. I'm gonna have to revamp onto here.
Oh, you can't see a thing underneath there. I need to get a light on the camera.
There we go. So these parts are. This is his mud flap. This is what goes down by the tire. This part is in between the mud flap and then the rest of what I just put there. We had some trouble trying to figure out which way this goes.
Yep.
Keep this on the outside, and it goes right in to here.
Yep.
And then these go up to here. And then once you tighten those down, yeah, there's a gap here, but it's going to be up against your body, so you're not going to see it.
You're not going to see it, but the mud's going to get there one way or another.
Somehow. Some way.
Well, the rock sliders are a good instance on that. I pulled it down and like 4 pounds of dirt came out.
At least a bunch of water didn't come pouring out of them.
Oh, like what's
mine.
in the, oh, well, ooh, yeah, true.
Mine's got tons of water in it. Real rusty.
My bed has a whole bunch of water in it.
You got water bed?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's not heated though. It is heated.
You literally have a water bed?
Yeah, in the back of my side-by-side.
Oh, yeah.
The last ride we did, I power washed this and put it away and just forgot about it. I just realized, please hold, he's putting screws in.
Look at that.
Don't laugh at me now. Or do. I really don't care. Yeah, hear that? A dark alleyway. There's water just sitting down there, stagnant water. I don't know who ate the food and put it in the back of mine, but it stayed in the whole ride because of how much mud came up. They just packed it down.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna come clean. It was me.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was?
Yeah.
I don't know how they didn't fly out. I didn't know about them until we stopped. I'm like,
we were all eating there and everyone threw it in mine. I was like, Dave's got a bed too.
Oh, I have a trash bag too, but nobody decided to use that.
Oh yeah, you do. Literally, way more easier to get to than mine.
Oh yeah, every bit of it. But guess what? I got the junk in the bed. I was gonna say trunk, but I'm not saying that.
I was about to say. Yeah, I definitely should have calculated when I should use the little one, when I shouldn't.
Yeah, there's minor
so
details.
yeah, you guys just use your best judgments.
Perfect.
That one's done.
Yeah.
There was a T40 here, right?
I
think so.
believe so. Yeah, no, you're right. There's a T40 there and one below it. No, going with the medium.
Yep.
Have to.
I can take one medium off of that and put a small screw in because I know where it goes now.
It seems like it could be a one-person job, but I feel like the one guy trying to help at a job site just carrying the ladder, not really carrying the ladder. Case in point.
And these are also from A&U TV Pro, so if you have a Pro XP, I suggest go getting you some. Super easy to install. Quickest install we've done, besides your trunk.
I mean, that's a given though.
Yeah.
Super easy, and they have helped out a substantial amount. I rock 30-inch, it's all stock suspension, and I'm going over rock crawls where I shouldn't be. And these are absorbing it. That's all it is. That is... You may or may not need an extension. When I was putting on the new one, I thought that I was rubbing it. That's loose already.
Huh.
Anyways, so right now you really don't need it though. So I know I gotta take off that one. So these two, you come back to here, and you got the two coming down. Actually, that one too. So you got that one there, that one there, and I figured that out the hard way on the other side. That has to come out.
Yeah, we had it installed, and then uninstalled, and then installed,
How
and then
many
uninstalled.
times? There it is. Wow.
There's a little lip there.
That will slide underneath this here. Just like... I got it. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Let's zip tie it and call it a day.
Yep, and a lot of zip ties also help out on this. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, we have not used one zip tie.
Not one.
No.
And we usually love to use zip ties for installation.
I bought stainless steel zip ties.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Wow, we're moving up.
I know, right? All right, so T40 I'm going to put in place there. Something like that. I'm only going to run them in just a little bit right now. I don't need to go all the way. Also, trying to find a hole at the same time. There we go. That will get a push tab. That's not where T40 goes. We'll keep working our way down here because now I believe we have this somewhat wrong. I did it again.
Really?
To get to this screw to tighten down, you cannot get to it from the inside or the outside. But you know what I could try?
Just tightening it as, I don't know, those are locking nuts.
I know. Anyways, let's just do it the right way.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go take a screw off that other side.
Yeah, that's fine.
And put a small one in.
You got time.
Yep.
All right, now we're back. I did it on the other side. I really didn't think I was going to do it again, but you have to tighten that down before you put it on all the way. This screw here. That is a push tab up there, which I'm not too concerned about right now. I'm going to work my way down, and I just want to tighten up these Tauruses here. Wrong size. That was way too small. That's not a T40. Right here. Just a little tap through. And this one down here.
Boom, bang, boom.
I mean, oh, you know, while I'm here, I can tighten down the screws. There. I'll finish them off with a little love there.
That's what she said.
Jesus. Stop it, lady. You're scaring us. And then our next step is, if you have an 8mm drill bit, you're going to start drilling out these holes and put the little push pins in here.
And we will be cutting to that right now.
We'll start up here, make that one the easiest one, I guess. So, like I said, an 8mm is what you should have, but if not, a step bit, 5/16. So, be careful. 1, 2, 3.
Doctor?
Push. Pin. In. There. Jesus, those are tight. Polaris.
And there you have it. We got our front fender flares, which the front fender flares have the most parts to it. So that's what's going to take you the majority of the time is your front fender flares. But as you've seen, it's not hard to do.
I suggest for that last one, you guys will see, turn your steering wheel.
Yes. No, this one is kind of weird. It's like,
You know, we have a copy and paste example right back at the back of the unit.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I think I know it.
Hey.
See, I'm good at Legos.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that. I was looking at him like, you
I
got
did
the
forget
wrong.
one thing though.
What's up?
With this part, they want 2 metal tabs that are right down here, right here. So you put 2 metal tabs right here, and then this will go right. Blah, 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 blah.
The metal tabs he's talking about are these little things right here. I'll get out in the daylight for you. Those right there push over the plastic, so then you have a place for, well, exactly what he's doing right there.
A very solid connection.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Now you can.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you have it somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's. I think this.
Have you tried spitting?
Cut the camera. No. Jeez. It was there.
Jeez.
This little plastic piece will go on the inside. And then these tiny holes right here will line up with these. And boom.
Yep. That's all it was.
And with those, anywhere, same with the front ones, we didn't show it, but I did it. I did it.
Did what? Yes, yes.
Same with the front ones, they'll have these here too. I'll actually point out where.
Oh, yep. You brought that up. It's right on the outside here, isn't it?
Yes. So you'll run one of these Phillips screws into here to hold that connection.
I don't think they can really see it. Hold on one second. Let me get you guys some light.
Just imagine a screw there, though.
just imagine it being there. That's what we're talking. I need sufficient lighting in my garage. Do you want the drill with the bit on there? Maybe run them in?
Yeah, definitely small ones here. Fits like a glove.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Please hold. It's about to fly off. What if it hits the camera?
It touches the camera and the whole screen goes spider webbed.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not tightening it all the way. Just getting it somewhat snug so it's not all loosey-goosey for us.
Yep.
And then with these, when you get the kit, it comes with these tiny washers, the smaller washers. There's only 2 small washers with it. Save those. Don't use those just yet because you'll see what we use them on. So I don't put a washer on this one because they didn't call for it in the instructions.
All right. Well, if it didn't say in the instructions, that's fine. Hey, that's almost like that's meant to be there.
Am I doing it right?
I think so. Puts it right into the table. I got some.
I lift the whole table.
The whole table.
All the hardware flies off.
Oop.
Also, there's one right here.
Yep.
2. Boom, boom.
That fits like
Oh.
one of those awkward.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Newborn deer.
you will have, if you did it right.
I'll come to this side. There you go.
Where is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I might have to actually help.
Ooh, Billy.
That's not my name.
That's not your name?
Oh, it's not. How long have you known me?
I thought your name was Billy.
I guess it could be whatever you want at that
Billy?
point. $20 is $20.
That was about a catastrophe.
It could have been. What?
That doesn't go
there.
Wrong one.
You know what? We have fortunately made a Torx fit a Allen, but will not fit a Phillips.
Phillips. And there you have it. Now this is the rear. So now it's Dave's turn to party.
Yay!
So on the rear, like the front,
There's
take
a
that
little tab.
little tab,
Let
shove
me get
that
on
in the
the
corner.
daylight. So that'll go right in the corner here. Now something that actually pleases me here. They sell for these Pro XPs covers for this right here. One of my biggest pet peeves, even though I have the filler for the door here, a lot of mud still goes, well, up and over and through the back. Even with the cover on it, still get kind of wet on the backside. If you buy these instead, you resolve 2 things. You resolve a lot of the mud being all over your unit at that point, windshield, so on and so forth. Also, this covers that. You don't have to buy it. If you just get this, well, here, I'll show you. I get it up underneath there, something like that. Yep, just like that. That covered that now. And even this hole that's right here that does fling mud out is covered at that point. I find that as a win. That's a little bonus on top of this. You and ATV Pro really pulled through on that deal.
This side is basically a bunch of push pennies.
Drill and push.
And down here, you'll drill a hole, but then you'll put one of them metal alligator clips that we were showing you.
Yep.
Right down there, and then that's where you sink a screw. And boom, 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 boom.
Yep. No, perfect.
And with that one on the bottom, that's where you have these really long screws, and then you have the medium, or not medium, I want to say, those are extra long, these are long. Then you have medium and small. You'll use all the medium and small, then you'll have one long one left, and that's what I use for that one.
They'll find out though. Well,
So when you drill that hole, make sure you clear that plastic out that back end, because once you put the alligator clip on, it'll push that plastic and it'll be right in the way of the threads.
Yeah. And by the way, these alligator clips, they're
I don't even know the right terminology for it. We could be calling it completely wrong thing.
they're clips.
Clips.
And I don't know what kind of clips they are. Those are my knees breaking.
Nice.
Tight enough before I strip it out.
1, 2, 3.
Bam. Bam.
Okay, so we noticed we do not have enough push pennies in the kit. So
not at all.
Hopefully you guys have push pennies floating around the garage. We have a ton in my garage, not at this garage. So I'll have to bring those before we go mudding. All right, so back here, there's this. We use a Phillips screw with a tiny washer.
Like a glove.
Same way with the other side. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
And there you go. You should have used all the parts. We will be cutting to Dave going mudding and getting this thing dirty and showing how hopefully it keeps the mud under, not over.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'll be nice for you when it comes cleaning wise. So, all right, we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we are now in the field, giving it a field review right now.
Yeah.
And it is so cold out lately that there is no mud around us. Everything's just frozen.
Yes.
That's why we had to come out to the old sand field. If you guys seen our previous video when Dave rolled over when we first got this thing, he tipped. Okay, same. Go cow tipping. Anyways,
you can call it cow rolling.
we're over here at the sand field. Hopefully he can kick up some sand. It's still pretty hard because the ground is just still. This is not like how it used to be.
No.
But so we're gonna try and kick up some sand to show you guys that it still stays underneath the fender flares, and the fender flares are gonna help out a ton when we actually find some mud during the warmer months, I guess.
It might warm up here later on. We just had a cold spell hit us recently. Well, what was that? Thursday?
It's like 18 degrees right now.
Yeah, it feels really good with the wind chill on top of it.
Yeah. So we're gonna get some footage of you zipping around, and no donuts today. We don't want to use these things as a kickstand.
But will they work? We'll put that to the test. No,
You guys stay tuned.
I know these help a little bit, but I'm not getting as much sand on my feet right now. Last time, it was just packed inside here. Like I said, I know the windows help out a little bit because of, but yeah, there's not as much sand coming through the floorboard anymore. I mean, there's holes.
Yeah.
It's hard to point out. Anybody that has a Pro XP knows there's a hole down here by the fender, which I think that's actually resolved that.
Same with over by your butt.
Correct. Yeah, and that's something we brought up on the install video.
Yep.
That you can actually buy that piece, or if you buy these fender flares, they cover it up. So.
Yeah. Alright, so I can confidently say with the window down and my head sticking out trying to get some footage right there, there's nothing kicking up and hitting me in the face, which felt lovely. Yeah, I think these actually are doing their job pretty freaking well.
I think so.
So, yeah, now we're gonna do the top speed. See if Dave can, if it's taking away from, how fast did you go last time?
101 before it hit the rev limiter.
Okay, so we're gonna see if it takes away from any of the aerodynamics and if they stay on. If they don't rip off.
The biggest thing.
Well, he made it in one piece. Nothing flew off. It still is pretty solid on here, so.
I did the old test.
Yeah, the old taparoonie.
It's cold out and everything. Prior to me, for my top speed before, I didn't have the fender flares on, I didn't have the cab on, I got up to 101 mile an hour. Today I only got up to 100, aerodynamics, cold, whatever it be. It really didn't affect me that much though. So, but everything held up.
That's, I'm happy with them, it's not even my rig.
I know, I'm going to be very pleased with it. Oh, by the way, 100 mile an hour windshield does not want to stay.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll just put that right back there.
Let's,
About 70 mile an hour.
Let's go show people how close we were to losing this thing on the way here.
Insurance would love me.
So, we didn't see this until we arrived. I don't think that hitch is supposed to do that.
That's supposed to be at that 45-degree angle?
No.
So, Lynn came over, we were talking and everything. I had my gloves sent up here on the tailgate. Eli, you had to go pee. So
Yeah.
you were gone already. I went over from over here, like, oh, yep, Lynn's standing right there. Walked over, I looked at my gloves, I looked down, like, oh, that looks weird. And then nothing processed through my brain. All I could do was point and grunt. And I was like, and you guys are Lynn right now. I'm like, and he's like, what is it, boy? Lassie? Timmy stuck in a well? No, our receiver's falling off.
That's so bad.
It's bad because the chains are connected to that piece that's
The same
rusting off
piece.
also.
The same piece.
We would have been just dead.
Oh my gosh.
We've been just driving Miss Daisy here, then all of a sudden we get here, it's like, where's the trailer at?
Where'd the trailer go? All right, guys, that's the end of our video today. Thank you again to A&U TV Pro
Appreciate it.
for sending these Fender Flares. They're gonna help out a ton during the warm times when there's mud and the snow. I guess it's about to snow, so
We're gonna test that out.
yeah. And don't forget, you guys go check out our Facebook page. We got early content that you guys can check out before it comes out on YouTube. Give that a like and a follow, and then also go check out our merch down in the descriptions below. It's getting cold, so we got really warm sweatshirts that I like. Don't dry them, they shrink though. And the hats. No beanies yet, but I think I might.
We're gonna get some beanies because that's gonna be a godsend for me.
Yeah, I
'cause
might
I'm
dabble
bald.
in that here soon. So by the time this next video comes out, we might have beanies. So you guys go check out our merch, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.